Hey guys, and welcome to the Igloo. Today we are going to be showing one of the most highlighted portions of this video, where you're going to go from 0 to level 60 in a second. So the biggest thing that you're going to need to have, no matter what, is the actual features, your accomplishments, and your journey system. The journey system is going to be one of the most vital things that is going to be when you're power leveling going through the world. Power leveling pretty much means the quickest way to get to level 60 in the most efficient way possible. So, you use the mixture between the journey system, killing NPCs, and crafting so that you can be able to get as quickly done as possible. Now this is just from level 1 to almost immediately. One of the biggest things that you still need to do is you have a kick, you have a roll, you drink some water, and you run straight. You go straight to one of the regions that you have, which is right next to Noob River. Noob River, you're going to have one of the biggest correlations when you're going to be trying to get everything done. That's your little startup shack, so that if you're brand new to the game, you get everything done and situated. You make some clothes, you get everything else done so that you can actually proceed and move forward. Now the reason why I say on launch that if you have a base like this and a setup like this, you're able to continue the power level based on the journey system. At this point, you really shouldn't care about if you die or not. You really shouldn't worry about anything. You should just power level, get some levels, get some food, get some stuff done in your journey system. The journey system is going to be one of your highest levels of factors to actually help you. Get a fire started, get some water going, get a temporary bedroll, set up just a little 2x2 shack if you're really going to power level to get through this area. One of the biggest things that people forget is that this is a game based on if you're level 60, you can pretty much wipe people off the map. So if you are not paying attention to you being level 60, that should be your goal, is to get to level 60 when you first join a server. Now, this is if you have a more mature server, not on wipe day. Wipe day, pretty much people just run straight to the spot, put a foundation on the claim that area. That's their spot. That's their situation. So when servers actually wipe, you're going to have to worry about what spot do you want, and you prefer that spot. So this is also a point of the journey system, is to make an actual home. So you set it up, you get everything situated. You don't really need to do this one, but at the same time you do, so that you make shelter, you make a bunch of things for your setup, you get everything situated. You make sure so that you can have your little 2x2 shack to get at least the first portion of the journey system done. Create a home. Once you create a home, then you're going to be able to completely seal off your spot. Then you're going to be able to put a bedroll down, so you have at least somewhat of a safe spot to spawn when it comes to not getting hit by PvE stuff. But your stuff is going to be completely exposed, and anybody that has any type of weapon can just break into your base anyway in the first place. But then you move on to later on, you get everything else done with the journey system, you get the bedroll, you get everything else situated. It's time to move out. This place is a little too noobish, and you don't have the resources available, so you move north. Once you move north, you get your first permabed set up. Again, if you're going to be having this spot as a farm base, I would keep it T2. If it's later on, then you would keep it T3. So then you go and you start getting the cripples, you start getting the bleed. If you haven't gotten it already, that's one of the biggest things that you need to do. Keep working on the journey system. Even if you get certain things, just like the shield, just whip it out. Just get a cheap shield and just use it for that journey point system so that you can level up as quickly as possible on official settings. Because the point, again, is still being level 60. Level 60 and getting materials are going to be the highest priority that you're going to be having upon regular Conan Exiles official servers. Not accelerated servers, official 1x, 2x servers for harvest rate, not your XP rate, that are going to be wiping monthly. Again, the biggest thing that you are going to do, no matter what, is your journey system. Now, tied into what I'm going to be putting down below, which is also my other XP system, which you use for harvesting materials and a bunch of other things, you're going to need. So everything that I covered in that video when it comes to making iron reinforcements, steel reinforcements, are also going to be a big portion of this as well. If you want to be able to do the discovery map point locations and to explore, I'll put that link as well below on top of everything else. There's a very, very good interactive map that I put in other videos as well so that people can understand there's a lot that is going on, even though we don't know all of the things that are in the swamp biome just yet. Again, for what I've seen in the PS4 streams and everything else, that is not going to be one of the biggest factors, because level 30 area is going to be the swamp area, but it won't have everything. But the most important thing is to keep working every single step. You work your progression, you get that journey system, because the more that you complete in the journey system, the higher and higher and higher XP will be, so the faster and faster you will level. The more and more that you... It's just like the map discovery system where you discover every single thing. The other thing on top of that is that if you're solo, you learn every religion. Every religion will matter in one way, shape, or form. Mitra offers ambrosia, which is heals. Set offers snake arrows that poison, as well as antidote to that poison or poison from other animals. The new one, which is Darketa, offers elixir of freedom, so if you do get crippled, you don't need to worry about it. You pop the potion, you're not crippled anymore instantly. One of the biggest things that I see as an advantage when you are in a PvP situation. Then you have Ymir, which you have a special form of a glacial crack, and it's pretty good, but I haven't really tried it out that much, so I can't put my own input in. As well as the ice arrows, which all archery is garbage at this current point of the game, so I won't even really recommend archery, even though I do suggest the build in one of my last videos. Still, taming thralls is going to be one of your biggest priorities when it comes to craftable thralls. So you have a blacksmith, you have a armorer, you have a carpenter, you have a person that's called a smelter, and you have pretty much a good portion of all your thralls. Every single thrall is going to be very valuable to each point. Here's just a little sneak bit to it. So if you drink 5 mead and then you have a cure-all, you can have +3 strength and +3 vitality. If you guys kind of like this content, I'm definitely going to say that this is probably one of the more laid-back guides on top of everything else. And have a good one to all of you guys. Welcome to the Igloo.